Hey y'all, thanks so much for clicking on today's braces video. My name is Dreyah, also known as Sweetly Dreyah here on YouTube. And today we are going to be talking about things that they don't tell you about braces. And all of these things are things that I had to learn along the way. They weren't told to me straight out of the gate. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna run through a series of things that I've learned along the way that people just don't say straight out of the gate. Unless you do your research, I guess, but nonetheless, I'm gonna mention these things. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys agree with the things that I'm saying, or if you have anything to add to the list of things that they just don't warn you about when it comes to braces. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So one thing that they don't tell you about your braces is that you may or may not be in them longer than you anticipated. So for instance, for me, my quoted time was 24 months. However, it's almost the 3-year mark for me. December 7th of 2020 would make 3 years. So yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to be out of them 2 years, maybe 2 years and a couple of months tops, but that can completely happen. So just be aware that your treatment process may take a little bit longer. That's totally fine. But I love my braces, so I don't mind how long it's taking. It's just, yeah, it's been 3 years. So that's something that they don't tell you about. Another thing is that they don't tell you that food gets stuck in your teeth. So yeah, a lot of food gets stuck in my teeth, especially if I eat like sandwiches or like just stuff that just piles up into my teeth. As you're in your braces, like, you'll definitely learn how to suck the food out of your teeth. Like I do that every time after I eat, and you'll learn how to adjust, but food definitely gets stuck in there, so you do want to be mindful of that. Also, because the food gets stuck in your teeth, your gums may get puffy because you may have missed a spot. So for instance, for me, I had ate some popcorn. I know that's not one of the things that you're not supposed to eat, but sue me. I ate some popcorn, and you know those little shavings off of the kernels, like they're like really thin and round. They got stuck in the back parts of my teeth, and I thought I got everything out. I did not get that little kernel piece out, and it was up there for days, y'all. And soon enough, my gums started to feel sore, and I started to notice that the gums were puffy. And so I had to get my sister, because she is experienced with braces. She took off the wire, and I was able to brush my teeth and get it out of there. And I was like, wow, this little piece of food caused so much like pain and turmoil. So yeah, food can get stuck inside of your gums or in between your teeth, and they can cause a little bit of puffiness. Your gums are already puffy from the get-go because your teeth are moving and everything. So to have food stuck in your teeth and causing more pain and more puffiness is a whole nother story that nobody warns you about. So make sure you are cleaning your teeth, especially when you're eating foods that you're not supposed to be eating. Another thing that they don't tell you is that your braces will rub against the inside of your mouth and like your gums. So for instance, when I had my bottom row put on, like, that was the worst pain ever, because of course my bottom row was moving, like my teeth, but my braces were rubbing up against the inner parts of my lips, so right up in here, and it's rubbing on your cheeks and things like that, and it can get a little bit irritating. Your braces can cut the inside of your cheeks and kind of make it have that like raw feeling, I guess you can say. But your braces, your mouth gets used to it, and also your body is self-healing, so you will overcome that. Like, it'll get better and your mouth will get used to it. But yeah, when you're talking and doing a lot of this, it does like irritate the inside of your mouth. So wasn't expecting that, and I learned that earlier on in the stage of braces. Like, yeah, my mouth is getting raw because it's rubbing up against the inside of my mouth. And sometimes I find myself, like, especially in the mornings, like if I'm asleep and I stay in a position for a really long time, say if I'm laying on this side of my mouth, my teeth or my gums, my cheeks are stuck to my braces. So a way that I gently release them from my teeth is I will like puff my cheeks out really, really slowly so that my cheeks can peel away from the middle. I know that's like, what the heck, but yeah, it really does happen, and I don't want to like snag my cheeks or anything, so I just like puff them and they slowly release from my teeth. So yeah, beware of that. Brushing your teeth takes way longer than if you didn't have braces. So when I first started my braces process, when I first got them, I was brushing my teeth like I was regularly if I didn't have braces. And I noticed that, like, I don't know, I didn't feel as fresh throughout the day as I would usually feel. And so I had to soon learn that you have to take a little bit more time when it comes to brushing your teeth. Get every single area. So I brush against the teeth in circular motions. I brush from the top, like angle the brush up so I can get to the brackets on the top of the brackets, and then I turn my toothbrush this way so I can get up under, and I do that very slowly around my entire mouth, top and bottom. And not to mention, you have to scrape your tongue, you have to do mouthwash, you also have to floss. So the process of brushing your teeth is way longer than you just sugar with like your regular teeth without braces. So yeah, be prepared to spend a little bit more of time and TLC to your braces so that your breath can be fresh and you can keep a great healthy smile. Another thing is flossing takes super duper long. It's pretty much impossible. Like, I don't even understand how orthodontists even want you to floss every single day for like 30 minutes. It's really annoying. It takes forever because you have to feed the little floss through each bracket. You can't just go from tooth to tooth. You have to feed it through each wire, and that takes a lot of time. So not gonna lie, I've went a couple of days without flossing, but I do use these little things. Let me show you. So this is something that I use to help me floss. I'm hanging on to the last one in this pack, and I haven't gotten around to getting some more, but I just rinse it off every time I use it. And I got this from my orthodontist office, but it's the gum easy through. So pretty much you just feed your floss into this part, and then you take this part and stick it in there and just pull it down so that the floss is easier to like get in between your teeth. And you basically take it out, do it for each part, and this definitely cuts down some time. So I really do recommend these and appreciate these. And then I also wanted to mention these gum soft picks. I mentioned this in my braces essentials video, which is pretty much like these things that'll help you get the food out of your teeth. Like if you sucked all that you could, like this, and you still can't get it. So basically you could just all in between your teeth and in between the brackets, and it really helps to get the food out. So I recommend these too. I have everything that I mentioned linked down in the description box just in case you want to buy it, and I'll also link my braces essentials video that I did a couple of years ago, letting you know of all things you need throughout your braces treatment process, and I'll have that linked at the end of this video. Okay, so something else that they don't tell you is that you should keep your tongue away from your teeth. So when I smiled previously, I would do it like this. Like my tongue would be like pressed up against my teeth, and I didn't see an issue with it until my orthodontist brought it to my attention and was like, hey, smile for me. And I did it for him, and he was like, yeah, keep your tongue back, because basically it creates this like gap between your top and bottom row, and that's not how our smile is supposed to look. And I was doing that even when I didn't have braces, and he said that in general, even when you don't have braces, you aren't supposed to press your tongue against your teeth. So yeah, keep your tongue back just so that it can not interfere with the treatment process, and also so you can get a great smile, like the greatest possible. Keep that in mind. They don't tell you that. That's something I learned. So yeah, they also don't tell you that your braces bands colors, like the colors that you pick out, they change during your adjustment period. So like I chose like this purple color. It was on the lighter spectrum of things, and it turned brown. So I had brown brackets for like 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah, they do change colors. That's something that I wasn't aware of. I had to kind of go through that to learn that. And it just depends on like what type of toothpaste or mouthwash you use and what type of foods you eat. And that's stuff that's just unavoidable. Like you have to eat, you have to brush your teeth. So if you see that your braces bands are changing colors, that's perfectly normal. It happens. You just kind of have to go with the flow and find colors that are best for you. Speaking of colors, I also filmed a colors that you should try for your braces video as well. That video is doing super duper good. Like I didn't expect everybody to kind of like love it like they do, But if you want to check that out, I'll have it linked at the end of this video as well. People also don't tell you to bring lip balm to your appointment because your mouth is constantly stretched. They put that little thing in there to keep it open and your lips are stretched and stuff. So I like to keep Carmex, some type of lip balm, even like a lip gloss, something, and I put it on my lips before, and then once I'm done I follow up with some afterwards, just to prevent from having dry, cracked lips. When I first went to my appointment, my whole mouth was just dry. I was like, oh my gosh. So even when I go to my appointments, I make sure that this part is at least a little bit moisturized, just so, you know, I won't have like the Santa Claus beard for no reason. So yeah, make sure you are moisturizing your lips and around your mouth before and after your appointments to prevent dry skin. So you guys, that's pretty much it. I really hope this video helped you guys. These are just a handful of the things that I didn't learn that were off the top of my head, and I was just like, let me make a video warning my folks about what they should be aware of before and during their braces treatment process. So if this video helped you, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Also, make sure you subscribe to keep up with the other braces related videos that I film for you guys. I have plenty of others on my channel already, and I of course plan to film more because I'm nearing the end of my treatment, so I want to push them out for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed, and I will catch you guys in my next braces video, or my next video. Okay, bye.